Hi guys, this is our lesson 148. In this class I will teach you the Futuro del Modo Subjuntivo, or the simple future of the subjunctive mode. In the previous lessons we have seen all the 16 different tenses of the modo indicativo, and now we are seeing the 6 tenses of the modo subjuntivo. So this is our third lesson of modo subjuntivo. And since we are not following the same order that you can see in this page, today we will learn the futuro del modo subjuntivo. So when do we use the modo subjuntivo then, right? We said that the modo indicativo is used for real or factual situations, right? Or when talking of something that is real. Even when we talk in the past or in the future, right? It's something real in the sense that it's not we are not talking of something hypothetical, right? Or something, or a wish. We are talking of something more tangible. In the modo subjuntivo, however, this mode is used to express non-real situations. For example, when we talk or when we want to express an expected or desired situation or possible or hypothetical scenarios. When this is the case, then we use the modo subjuntivo. And the modo subjuntivo has 6 different tenses, as you can see here. So these 6 tenses have in common that they are used to express desired situations or possible or hypothetical situations, okay? So we will conjugate now the modo subjuntivo, the future of modo subjuntivo, in the first classification of Spanish verbs, then the second one, and then the third one. We will begin with the verbs that end in AR, that is the first group of verbs. We will take as an example the verb hablar, or the verb to speak. Hablar is a good example of a regular verb of this first group. Here's an example using futuro del modo subjuntivo. Si él hablare, estaremos en problemas. Si él hablare, estaremos en problemas. If he were to speak, we will be in trouble. You can see here that this is not only a future tense conjugation, but more important, this is a hypothetical situation, okay? If he were to speak, we will be in trouble. So, hablare is conjugated in futuro del modo subjuntivo. Another example. Cuando alguien hablare, haz como te enseñé. When somebody speaks, do as I taught you. Third example. Sea lo que fuere, be what it may. Or coma lo que comiere, eat what I may, or eat what she may, or what it may, okay? So you can see that in the first sentence, our first example, we began the sentence with the word si. Si means if, right? So the word if expresses a hypothetical situation, right? Don't confuse this word with the other word si, the word that means yes. The word si that means yes has a tilde on the letter I, while this one does not have a tilde on the letter I. Si, when it doesn't have a tilde like here, just a dot, then it means if. In our second sentence, we begin with the word cuando. Cuando means when, but it's not the word when that means not the question word when. Why? The question word when is cuando with a tilde on the letter A. However, the other when that also refers to a hypothetical situation, does not carry a tilde on the letter A, as you can see here. Cuando alguien hablare. When someone speaks, do as I taught you. Cuando alguien hablare, haz como te enseñé. Our third example or third sentence, sea lo que fuere, or coma lo que comiere, also implies a hypothetical situation, okay? Be what it may, or eat what he may or what she may, okay? So the hypothetical compound is essential in this conjugation. So let's begin conjugating with the first person I. Yo hablare. Tú hablares. Él hablare. Or ella hablare. Or usted hablare. Nosotros hablaremos. Vosotros hablareis. Ustedes hablaren. Ellos hablaren. Now let's conjugate futuro del modo subjuntivo for the second group of verbs, the second classification, the verbs that end with er, like for example the verb comer, that means to eat. Example, si él comiere esto, castígalo. If he were to eat this, punish him. Or, cuando alguien comiere, avísame. When someone eats, let me know. Or, a donde fueres, haz lo que vieres. This means, when in Rome, do as the Romans. Or if we translate this word by word or literally, this means, where you went, do as you saw, right? Or as you see. Actually, this saying in English is, when in Rome, do as the Romans, okay? So let's conjugate the verb comer, to eat. Yo comiere. Tú comieres. Él or ella or usted comiere. Nosotros comiéremos. Vosotros comiereis. Ustedes comieren. Ellos comieren. Now let's jump to the third group of verbs, the verbs that end with ir, like the verb vivir, to live. Example, si él viviere con sus padres, sería más fácil cuidarlos. Si él viviere con sus padres, sería más fácil cuidarlos. If he lived with his parents, it would be easier to look after them. Cuidarlos means look after them, right? Or take care of them. Más fácil means easier. Sería, it would be, right? So here the word viviere is the verb vivir en modo subjuntivo, en futuro del subjuntivo. Second example. El que viviere 100 años será homenajeado. El que viviere 100 años será homenajeado. He who lives 100 years will be paid tribute. So, homenajear means to pay tribute, okay? Third example. Si ella viviere aún, that means if she still lived, and then you can add whatever predicate you want, okay? So here you can see when it is that we use the futuro del modo subjuntivo, or simple future of the subjunctive mode.